Jake had a pretty great reaction to that Nimmo catch. What are you thinking in real time as he pulls that ball back?
Yeah, that was awesome. Made a mistake there, and he helped me out. It's funny because before the game I told him, hey, Nim's a lot of defense, and then I was joking with him when he came off. I'm like, hey, actually listen. So, the guys did a great job, coming out, scoring some runs, and I was trying to, keep them at 0. Made a mistake to Mookie, and then, that one to Justin Turner, but great catch by Brandon.
You and Brandon have been teammates for a long time. You've seen how much work he's put into bettering himself as a center fielder. In your mind, just how far has he come?
Yeah, he's come. He's done a great job. While I was gone, when I came back, I said, Nimmo, it's been fun to watch, man. Like, you've done a great job out there in center, and he continues to put the work in. I would go out there and shag with him sometimes and joke with him, tell him that he's in my way. But he's done a great job, and yeah, it's been fun to watch.
Can you notice a difference in his ability out there, the balls he does and doesn't get to, compared from the year and change that you were gone?
Yeah, he's. You look back there and he seems to be in the right position almost every time, and he's covering a lot of ground. So you're definitely very comfortable pitching with him out there, and like I said, that's been impressive.
With you 7 full innings for the first time this season, how did it feel?
Felt good. You guys have been asking me a lot about the build-up and stuff, and tonight it felt good. Felt like everything was where I wanted it. Made a little bit of a mechanical adjustment from last start to this start, and felt like everything was in line. Made a few mistakes, and mainly the outfield did a nice job catching a few fly balls and made some nice plays.
What was the adjustment?
That's a secret.
Buck said that after Nimmo's catch, he thought maybe you found another gear. Could something like that motivate you when the defense picks you up like that to even?
Yeah, definitely. My goal was to strike out that last guy after that catch Nimmo made. So, wanted to keep it right there, and get those guys back in, and a chance for them to go score some more runs. But like I said, come out early, Marte big homer, and the goal is to try to keep it there.
How tough is it negotiating that lineup?
Yeah, it's a good lineup. There were quite a few balls hit hard, and they were all mistakes. So they hit mistakes, and they hit them hard. And like I said, I had good defense behind me tonight, so thankful for that.
Big picture, was tonight also an opportunity to maybe gather some information from a potential playoff contender?
I go over the guys and how I want to approach them. So I do that with every team. So, but you probably pay a little closer attention to this, and what they seem to be on, what they weren't, and take mental notes of that.
Jake, as a guy who's pitched here in October, did this feel as close as it could be to a playoff game?
Yeah, it was awesome. I've said it before, coming back, my first one, and everyone I've had, but tonight against the Dodgers, that was a great atmosphere out there, and the fans were in it the whole time, and that makes it a lot of fun. You're playing important baseball, and we all have the same goal here, and that's continue to win and see where we can go.
You said it was a mistake to Turner. It looked like a fastball away. What were you trying to do?
I was trying to go down. I missed up middle.
Walk us through what you saw off the bat, and I think you had the ball.
I knew it was hit well off the bat, and so my concern was just getting back to the fence as quick as I could. But it was hit on a line, so I didn't have a chance to look back at the wall, and I just kind of had, fortunately from playing out there a lot now, kind of had a feeling I was near the wall and I needed to go ahead and jump. And so the timing was right on it, and everything worked out just perfectly. And jumped up, felt the ball hit my glove, and I knew it didn't bounce out once it got in there. And then how all the emotions spilled out. So big moment in the game. I knew he hit the ball well, and that that could help us to win. So I was pretty happy about that.
You're so reserved right now.
Well, it's hard. I have to start the process of getting ready for tomorrow now, and baseball is one of those games where, as good as you played yesterday, or in this case today, you have to get ready for tomorrow. And so I have to start calming down because I have to sleep at some point tonight and get ready for a 4:00 game tomorrow. So I'm still really ecstatic about it. It was one of the best plays I've ever made. But yeah, I need to start toning down a little bit, and otherwise I won't fall asleep till 6 a.m. So can't be having that, because baseball's a game you got to play every day. You have to show up every day, and you have to be ready to go. And so you have to be like a goldfish, and you have to forget about it and move on.
A lot has been said, Brandon, about the work you put in to become a better center fielder. What are some of the things that you've done to make a catch like that more doable?
We've worked a lot on my strength and speed, and those two have correlated to add a foot per second, from 2020 onto my sprint speed, and then playing center field more consistently and getting more reads has allowed me to get more comfortable out in center field here. I have a good number of games underneath my belt now in center field and in City Field. And it helps me to be able to make those plays without being able to look back and see the wall. So I think that's the biggest thing, is getting experience, and then also the hard work we put in with gaining a foot per second, and a lot of spring training work as well on going back on balls and playing a little bit deeper, and all the analytics that go into it as well. They had me in the right positioning there on the right field side, and that allowed me to make the play, because if I was on the left field side, I'm probably one step behind that.
Which aspect of that catch was the reason why you were so emotional about it?
I'm sorry, can you repeat
Which
that?
aspect of that catch was behind all of that emotion?
I think just that this, has a playoff feel to it, and these are two really good teams going at it, and so every little thing matters in these games. And we obviously have the Braves on our tail, and so we want to try and win all the games that we can. And it's a sold out crowd, and it's electric, and the atmosphere is awesome. The 7 lines right there, right behind it. And so I think just the culmination of the atmosphere, the teams that are playing, and how important, just these games are becoming down the stretch. I think it makes a culmination of, big moments. And haven't had too many opportunities to help Jake out, so that also helped, with being excited about it, that I could finally do something for him.
When you came back in after the inning, what did Jake say to you?
He said, I told you, because he always tells me before every start, I'm going to need you to play good defense out there. And it's kind of facetious. It's kind of we both know he's going to strike a ton of people out. But like I said, I don't get much work out there. So he came in and he said, "See, I told you need to play good defense tonight." So he was happy. He was obviously glad that I made that play. But that's what he told me.
As a pro, Dodgers are on 114 or so.
Yeah.
On track, you guys are split 6 with them.
Yeah.
What does it kind of just say that you guys are even?
Yeah, we're a good team too. We know that, and we think the NL East is a really good division, and beats up on each other, and so we've played a lot of important games even up to this point that are pressure filled. So they're don't get me wrong, they're a great team, and they have been for a while. So nothing can be taken away from them. But we do feel like we match up well, and that it's been good games that we've played against them. So again, I just think it's two really good teams getting together and playing, and it feels like playoff baseball.
In your pro career, where does this catch rank?
Oh, that one's probably number one. I can't really think of one in a bigger situation that's better right now. So the no-hitter catch is really important and really fun to be a part of. But no question, this one robbing a home run, it probably trumps that, because it's robbing a home run, and we end up winning by 1 run. So that's probably the top.
So you got a ball in your locker that says best catch of 2022.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that was from Kirby, and I'm wondering if he's going to replace that, but maybe not, because that ball was scalded, and I made a great play on that one too. But this one might have been a more important catch. So maybe he'll write more important.
It's not always about the catch probability.
Exactly. But we'll see what Kirby thinks.
What game was that?
That was Marlins. I think. Sanchez, I think. He had it like 111 or something like that, 13% catch probability. So I was proud of that one too. But luckily, there's been some good ones this year.
Brandon, was that your post-catch excitement ramped up at all by seeing Jake's reaction? We don't know.
I actually didn't see Jake's reaction. Yeah, until I saw him take his hat off. No, that was me. It was a big moment, and came through for my guys, and I love when I can contribute and help these guys because they pour their blood, sweat, and tears out on the field every day, and I want to be there with them, helping to the best that I can. So that was just the emotion of me helping my guys out, pouring out onto the field.
What do you think when you saw Jake off his catch? You know how skilled he is. And
Yeah, exactly. No, it meant a lot to me, and he doesn't do that, easily. So, it meant a lot to me. But I've been playing this game for a while now, and I knew that I had made a good play. So, I was pretty excited about that.
What did you think of that live rendition?
Was pretty fun. I tried to look up a little bit when I was running to see how was the reaction from the fans because I come in the game 2-1, so I wanna be locked up. Was pretty fun. I can feel the vibe from the fans. I was really excited.
Fan base has obviously been pretty excited all year when you came into the game. Did it feel any different tonight?
I think I can feel the difference because it was performing the trumpets live, so everybody was getting into it, and it was really fun to watch.
Buck said there was a lot of pressure because of the live performance, pressure on you. Did you feel any extra pressure that tonight, with all this fanfare going on, you had to come through?
No, I didn't feel any pressure. I just was thinking, come to the game and make my pitches like I did. I was facing the toughest part of the lineup right there. I just was trying to make my pitches, throw my fastball down in the zone and my slider down in the zone and get the outs.
Have you heard from Timmy in the last 20 minutes or so?
No, I haven't checked. I haven't get my phone. I get it right now, so I will check social media after I'm done with you guys.
You gotta catch him before he goes to Singapore.
I think he left already. He's going far. So it was great. I was talking to my wife, and she said it was pretty. She feel pretty emotional when he starts sounding the trumpet at the field.
You ever meet a guy with quite as much energy as Timmy Trumpet?
I don't think so. He was so excited yesterday when I met him. It was really fun to spend some time with him yesterday.
Edwin, with everything going on, do you have to do anything to make sure you don't come in, you're not overthrown in those situations?
No, I was thinking that the same way I think every time. I was trying to make my pitches the way I used to. And I went really good. I was throwing my 5-4 strike, my slider down in the zone. So I knew when I come into the game, I was throwing strikes. So that was more easier to pitch when you got your stuff there.
What do you make of Timmy these last couple of days? He looks like he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, he said it was his first baseball game. I saw the interview yesterday with Steve. He was excited. I didn't see him today, and maybe they didn't show him the screen, but I think he was so excited to play the trumpets in the field.
Do you think he knew what was going on when you pitched them?
Huh?
Do you think he knew what was going on when he was watching your pitch?
I think so. I don't know. I think he stayed at the field, close to the field, because he was excited yesterday. He told me, I wanna play the trumpet for you. If not, he said coming back in the World Series to play again. Thank you.
Starling, did you pick up anything after that first at bat from Anderson that you were able to use in that second one with the home run?
Después del primer turno, tú pudiste hacer tu ajuste para poder tener éxito en ese segundo turno.
Bueno, sí, estaba tratando de buscar la bola arriba. Me dejó un picheo donde pueda conectar y eso fue lo que pasó.
Yeah, I was looking for the ball up in the zone, and I was able to put a good swing, and I was able to make good contact with the ball there.
As a fellow outfielder, what did you think of Nimmo's catch?
Como un outfielder, ¿qué tú pensabas de Nimmo cuando hizo esa jugada?
Ahí fue que estaba el juego y fue una atrapada fenomenal. Me gustó la emoción después de la atrapada, la energía que tuvo, y eso es algo que me motiva a mí también a seguir ayudando al equipo y terminar atrapada.
No, that was what saved the game there. It was a tremendous catch, and just the emotion that he had there, it motivates me to go out there and play with that level of emotion.